If we were a separate country, Texas would have the third largest wind resources in the world.
Wind energy is a great success story for Texas. In 1999, we passed a renewable portfolio standard that at the time was seen as aggressive, and I believe by 2003 we had already passed that standard. We've already seen a lot of excellent wind development in Texas, and there's tremendous room still for wind, but also especially for solar power. We're one of the few states in the United States that has a really incredible solar resource. Texas is the best place in America for renewable energy development because of our pro-business attitude, our lack of federal oversight, and the abundance of wind and solar energy.
We're not champions of coal at Environmental Defense Fund, but we don't think coal is going to be going away anytime soon. So it remains essential to develop carbon capture and storage technology. It's not a silver bullet, but it's an essential tool. Texas is the world's leader in knowing how to inject CO2 and knowing how to understand what happens to CO2 once it's injected underground. Our oil producers have been injecting 30 million tons a year of CO2 for over 30 years. In addition, Texas is blessed with a very large number of oil reservoirs that are suitable for CO2 tertiary recovery. The Bureau of Economic Geology has identified over 500 reservoirs suitable for enhanced oil recovery, or EOR, outside of the Permian Basin, that is, outside of the area that we've traditionally had CO2 floods. These 500 or so reservoirs have over 2.8 billion barrels of oil in recoverable reserves that could be recovered right now at current prices and with current technology. The state of Texas is blessed with a large number of deep brine formations. The Gulf Coast is arguably the best part of the whole United States for sequestration in brine formations. The International Panel on Climate Change has estimated that by the year 2050, CCS could contribute on a global basis between 15 and 55% of the total greenhouse gas reductions that we're looking for. Technically speaking, CCS is ready to begin deployment today. I'm not saying that it's commercial today. I'm not saying that we're ready to have widespread deployment tomorrow, but on a technical basis, it's ready to begin deployment today at scale. The main things holding up wide deployment of CCS are the lack of an adequate financial incentive and the lack of a clear regulatory framework.